music.
What's up, coming at y'all with another video, and today we're actually going to make a beat using MPC Stems, but this time in standalone mode on MPC 1. I've also made a video using MPC Stems on the MPC software, and I'll leave that in the description if you want to check that out. And one thing I also say, if you want to use MPC Stems on your MPC 1 in standalone mode, please don't forget to activate it, and you can do that by hardwiring your MPC 1 and then going into the settings under activations, and you could actually activate it there. If you signed into your account and everything, it should work flawlessly. I was trying to shoot this video initially, and I did the updates and everything, and when I went to use MPC Stems, it actually told me that I needed to activate stems, so I had to pretty much go ahead and do that before I made the video. But we got everything straight. Now, before we get into the content, if this is your first time here, I like to make music production content similar to this. If I come across like new plugins, new sound packs, new expansions, and then there's also like the Major Music Lounge podcast, which is my podcast for other music creators to come on and just talk about their journey creating music. And then, you know, outside of that, I like to post a lot of beat making videos. You can follow me on Instagram at d._majormusic. Same thing also on TikTok or Threads. And if you're on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, you can follow me at d.mme. Now let's go ahead and get into it. We're about to take a look at some of the chops that I made, but you know, just kind of explaining my workflow when it comes to using MPC Stems. I usually sample a 8 or 16 bar loop. I then make my chops, and before I actually process the chops that I made, I actually use MPC Stems, and then I will process each individual like melody, bass, vocals, you know, kind of how if I go like go back here, and we're going to go back to the original sample here, but there you can notice the MPC Stems section. If I go ahead and tap this, you could see here like you have the choice of vocals, bass, drums, and then others usually like whatever other instruments is there, but you know, drums, that's self-explanatory, bass, that's self-explanatory. Now sometimes what I've come to notice is, especially in this case, it actually included the vocals with the other. But I mean, for this particular track that I'm working on, let's go ahead and I'm going to go back here and alright, and then this is the part I was talking about where it got a little piece of the vocals, but that's pretty much it in terms of what I wanted to show. Now I'm just playing. Now let's go ahead and get into making this beat. All right, so that's pretty much it. I haven't, made any content in a minute. I've just kind of been working on some other projects, and I just wanted to check in, make something with stems real quick, and see what you guys think. Have you purchased stems yet? And have you gotten a chance to use it? The one thing I will say, I can't think of the name right now, but I saw one other video, and it was about stems, and the producer that made the beat on a video pointed out that he noticed the difference between how stems processed the audio file on Standalone versus how it did in the MPC software, and it was a lot cleaner, in comparison on the software than it was on the Standalone. For example, just like I was pointing out at the beginning of the video, there was some portions of the vocals that was included with the melodies, and if I would have done this same sample on the MPC software, the vocals may not have been included with certain parts of the melody. It might have been a lot more cleaner in terms of how it was actually processed. So that's one of the things that I've kind of noticed, and I apologize, I can't remember the producer's name, but I was watching this video a couple of days ago, and that producer pointed it out, and I noticed it as well. So that's the only thing I really got to say about it. Other than that, I think stems is pretty cool. It's only $10, and if it's something that, if you do a lot of sampling, for example, I definitely suggest checking it out. And I'm not getting paid for this or anything like that. I just think it's a really cool plugin to have for MPC. I know a lot of other like software DAWs do it now. Like, for example, you could actually do this in Logic just as is if you got the new Logic update. But if you don't have Logic and all you got is the MPC, it's only $10. Go ahead, check it out on the MPC website. And again, if you have MPC Stems currently, or you're thinking about getting it, let me know in the comments what you think, or if you are getting it, or if you got it, if you're about to get it and you try it out, come back and let me know what you think about it. So that's about it. You can follow me on Instagram at d._majormusic. Same thing on TikTok or Threads, and on Twitter or X, d.mme. And if you like this video, please go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe. I like to post new videos, whether it's the podcast, whether it's video like this on a weekly basis. So always check in. Until next time, it's your boy D. And I move different routes, move time to merge lanes. Many come and go, this life in this rap game. I move different routes, move time to merge lanes. I just wanna get paid, you can have fame. I move different routes, move time to merge lanes. Many come and go, this life in this rap game. I move different routes, move time to merge lanes. I just wanna get paid, you can have the fame.